Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another TMBYN video. Then today's video, I saw the video. I'm not gonna play it out loud because it's to me, here's the thing. And I did see Prime. I don't know whether I should call it a response, but he did respond to this clip and things. And I'm not going to call it an excuse, but at the same time, I can say from my own experience from depression. And yeah, so let me see actually if I can find his response, because I don't know, I don't want to like start saying things and then it don't come out like right and stuff. But anyways, I think I found it this way. And let's see, because that's how I actually seen it. There was like a few people want to fight Prime after he went on this racist rant. But okay, so here it goes. So he goes on to say, "Damn, I failed again. I let my depression and sadness and liquor get the best to me again. I literally said I was trying to control my anger and I let it swallow me whole. Sorry, I let y'all down. I'm sorry." And yeah, the thing is this. I've dealt with my fair share of depression. I've dealt with my fair share of, just having some just overall sad and jacked up days. And that's something that I told myself, like, when I am feeling like that, when I'm just feeling down, out, depressed, don't want to do nothing, one thing I am going to stay away from is alcohol, because I feel like alcohol is just going to make it worse. All right. My thing is this, and that's how I view a lot of different things in life. If I think that there is something out there that's going to help me with my depression, with my sadness, with whatever it is that I'm going through, I know that it's not. I know that it's not going to help me. If anything, it's just going to make things worse. And I'm like, man, I've seen it so many different times. Like, if you guys are subscribed to my main channel, TMossBoss, I react to a lot of different body cam videos from cops. And so there are times where they're arresting somebody that's either high out of their mind or drunk out of their mind. And yeah, that's something where it's like, I sit down and I think about it. I'm like, man, they have to be going through a lot to be carrying on that way. But it's like alcohol, smoking, whatever. It's like, fam, it's not going to help. You got to find things that's actually going to benefit your life. So that would be my advice to Prime. I'm like, stay away from the alcohol, because look where it led you to a point where it's like, it might get you canceled and things. But I guess, like, if you don't want to watch this video because it might be triggering to some, but yeah, he was just walking through, there was like, the tweet says it, kick streamer Prime bumps into white people on purpose and asks them what are they gonna do. So yeah, he will walk into some white people, they're all like, excuse me, like, bro, what's your problem? And he's like, hey, we could go outside, you try and handle it. And it's like, fam, look, bro, I'm not going to compare my depression to his depression, but my thing is this. How does that help you by taking your anger out on other people? And yeah, if you are under the influence, then it's like, you got to stop. But if that's not the case and you're just trying to use that as an excuse, I'm looking at this at all different angles. If you're using alcohol as an excuse, bro, like, it's something where it's like, you really have to say, how would that make you feel, where it's just you out minding your own business, somebody bumps into you talking about F black people, get out my way, we could go outside and fight about it and stuff. Like, you gonna feel a certain way about that. You ain't gonna care less, you ain't gonna care at all if they're drunk. You gonna feel a certain way about it. Anybody would try to fight somebody that's doing. The thing is this, it's like, okay, so yeah, let's say somebody challenges you. Instead of them fighting, they just go out there and shoot and kill you, stab you up, something. But it's like, it's things like that where it's like, you really have to sit down and observe your surroundings. Like, you don't know people there. You can't be doing stuff to people and then think you're gonna get away with it. So it's like, yeah, it's one of those things where, you just really, besides this just me reporting on some news, like, I did want this to be an advice giving video to Prime and anybody else that's going through his situation. I get it. Like, we can have some days where we're feeling down and out, but it's like, taking that anger out on other people, that's not gonna help, bruh. It ain't gonna help at all. I'm like, if anything, it's just going to add more problems on top of the problems that you already got. So it's like, bro, it's just, yeah, it's something where it's like, you know, you really, and I think he was, like, there was some other stuff that was happening with Prime, and I'm like, man, you know, that, it is one of those things where it's like, I think that it's just the creator needs a break. You know, the content creator needs a break because, yeah, it's like, you know, you traveling all over the place. You ain't getting proper hours of sleep. And I just remember when I was kind of going through a spell like that where I wasn't getting no proper hours of sleep. Like, I felt something wrong with my body and I knew something was wrong. And that's why I was all like, nah, I got to slow down. I got to start sleeping right. I got to start eating right. I got to start doing a lot of things right, you know? And so, yeah, it's just, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, yeah, exercise, you know, do content that's going to be positive. Like, I mean, you ain't gotta like go out and be handing random people money, but it's like do content where it's going to have a positive effect on you, you know. And then what else? Yeah, and it's like stop drinking, stop smoking, leave that stuff alone, because all that ain't gonna help the depression. I'm gonna tell you that much. That ain't gonna help, you know, because it's like when that stuff like gets out of your system, whatever it is that you was dealing with, it's still going to be there. So yeah, it's like, you know, you just at times like you just gotta remember, it's like, fam, my thing is this. And I was thinking that last night too when I was watching his videos. It's like, bro, you know, because I really don't know how many like followers and subscribers he has. Like, I think he did get banned off of a lot of different well, he's still, well, okay, so hold on, let me see if I go here. He has a link tree. Okay, so you got 250,000 followers on Instagram. Let's see what you got going on Kick, Twitch, TikTok. Hold on for a second. Okay, so you know you got a lot of followers on TikTok, YouTube. Does he still have his YouTube channel? Hold on for a second. Let me. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna try to like be quick about this pausing it. Okay, got your YouTube channel. You know, it's like you got a good thing. In my opinion, you got a good thing going for yourself. And it's like you go and you throw it all away on some old. Hold on for a second. Okay, so it's like you got two YouTube channels, one with 1,000 subscribers. So let me just go through all the like all his different platforms, because it's like my thing is this: you should be using these platforms for good. But you got 250,000 followers on Instagram. You got 1,000 followers on your, so this is like a secondary account where it shows like his live streams and stuff. You got 1,000 subscribers on there. You got 226,000 subscribers on YouTube. You got 261,000 followers on TikTok. You got well, his Kick account got banned. You got 343,000 followers on Twitch. So it's like my thing is this, like, bro, if I'm in your position, I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, but it's like I'm going to, in a good way, take advantage of it. Meaning, like, I'm going to go out, I'm like, bro, that's just stuff that I'm doing right now, where I'm getting a gang of games for gaming content. I'm finding a bunch of different stuff that I could talk about on social media, getting content out of that. I'm turning in, whether it's YouTube videos, podcast episodes, regardless of the situation. I'm like, fam, I'm looking at any and every opportunity as content, and I'm doing that content without having to harass, bother, traumatize, put people through situations they don't need to be put through. You know, so yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, there's just ways of going about being a content creator. This ain't one of them, all right? So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.